thank you for being here on this very important day when we get to announce core stage complete for, in fact, the SLS rocket, the most powerful rocket ever built in human history.
I mean, when did you find out that NASA was planning to go back to the moon in 2024?
Very soon, I think.
When I listened to that audiobook by Elon Musk. Yeah.
It was doable. It's doable. I just don't know if it's.
So probably in February 2019, because I was already studying in the space sector. So
a lot of people living in space for a long time, their body will change, and for some of them, not really adapting very well, but some of them might turn different over time if they adapt to the differences. And also, if it's really long term, feel disconnected from the rest of us down on Earth.
And the guy was super cool, the pilot. And I won't mention his name because he's like, hey, do you guys want to do something fun? He took it straight up, as high as the Cessna would fly, until he got so high in the altitude, the engine cut off. I'm up there. We're up there. All of a sudden, does a nosedive, complete nosedive, until he turns and cranks the engine back on again. It was the craziest thing I've ever done.
But Mars, well, I would hope that we do have settlements there and have found a viable economic reason for being there. The benefit of mankind. I don't know what is on Mars, whether it would be by then a source of resources that could easily be transported to Earth by whatever transportation system they have 500 years from now, because certainly Earth's resources will be dwindling.
But again, the speed of light, is it the limit of speed of the reticle, or is there something beyond that? I think that's the next challenge, isn't it? Can you go faster than the speed of light?
Beyond Earth, 500 years, that's easy. How far beyond the Earth is another question. We could moon and Mars on asteroids or within asteroids, sure. I've read about hollowing out asteroids, spinning them up, and turning those into space stations.
But the only thing that's been holding us up in the past has been a material to work in the space environment. And now we have that. There's a new material called single crystal graphene, a sister material called white graphene, and 6 other materials that are capable of providing a tether long enough and strong enough to do space elevators. So
I think that before the legal, we need an understanding of the human body. We still don't understand many things on the human body. So we could even have the technology to get to Mars, but we would need, medicines to go there, an understanding of how the body.
In physics, we call the 4 different forces that binds everything in the macro and micro world. And one of them being obviously gravity. So for the 3 of us, the electromagnetic, and the nuclear force, we have identified what is creating that force. It's 2 different bosons.
In the leisure travel category, you should go from elementary school travel local to middle school, maybe go to local countries like Canada and so forth, which I've done. And then the college program is Europe and everything. But the PhD, in advanced programs or world travel, this takes you from elementary school, in my opinion, all the way up to having a couple PhDs. That's a huge, huge jump, but it would be exciting as all hell.
The airplane manufacturing business, at one time, there was just one. They were called the Wright brothers. You wanted an airplane, you went to Dayton. Bought one from them. But eventually other people got into it, and along the way, This person thought of an improvement. That person thought of an improvement. Multiple companies started making airplanes. They got better and better, safer and safer, cheaper and cheaper. The same thing will happen in this.
We should not let machines take over mind. Man versus machine. Okay, we should not let machines take over our work completely and be the arbiter of what should be done completely. Okay.
Army generals didn't understand airplanes. They were focused on the ground. In the same way, the Air Force, I think, might be focused on bombers or fighters or drones in the atmosphere. Not all of them. There are obviously we've had space stuff, been handling space since then. But I think there's space. It's just another discipline. It'd be another domain.
Is a two-dimensional molecule that's atom to atom. And when you put carbon atoms in there and grow it longitudinally, it's a carbon bond a little bit stronger than diamonds. So you literally are growing it from a vapor deposition type thing. So it is coming from the atmosphere. You're going to have
the amount of resources that the humans should use year by year, and today we finished the resources that we were supposed to use by the end, like until the end of 2020. So until we don't understand what we are doing to ourselves.
Okay, well, you have a good rest of your day.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.